Hello, it's Big Chads, and this is the Trading Encyclopedia Daily Education playlist on my YouTube at Chads Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Chads and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. For today's lesson, we're going to talk about an abandoned baby. It's a 3-candlestick chart pattern. It's a pretty rare pattern, as the AI overview says here. You can pause and read this at your own leisure. There's a lot of detail to it. So here's the bullish variety. You have a mature trend. Again, ideally with any kind of reversal, you want to have a mature trend you're reversing. And we have downtrend here, bullish abandoned baby, and it forms what's called an island bottom, right? Where you have a gap down, some candle structure, and then a gap up with no overlap in the wicks. Now, with like an island, you might have several candles here and then the gap up. But here, it's technically a one-day island, but it's called the abandoned baby. So we see here, this is a spinning top. We'll talk a little bit more about the candle structure in the second candle. And here is the bearish version. You have a move up, you have the small candle body, and then the move down. Now, what you want to look at is several things. So, for example, in the bearish variety, this is a red spinning top. Say it was a white spinning top. That wouldn't be as bearish as this, because this shows that bulls were unable to push even higher, right? So say you had a bullish spinning top. I'll show you an example here. Say you have the move up, and let's say you have a green candle. Okay, that's not as bad as if you had a doji, okay? Which is also not as bad as if you had a red spinning top, right? So there's variations, of course, with the candle body size, the momentum that give you clues, and also the volume on this third candle is going to be critical. So here in the bullish variety, you'd like to see an advance in volume on the gap out of this structure, on the reclaim of this prior range, almost a belt hold, one of the videos we did recently. So a reclaim of the first candle's low. You want to see big volume on this third candle. You want to see big volume on this third red candle here as well. And of course, I have a video specifically on volume on 3 candlestick patterns. We'll take a look at an example or two. We see here with Ford, actually, we see the price did the gap up and then the gap down. This is an island reversal, but it's also a bearish abandoned baby. Now, in this case, it wasn't as mature of a trend, but it had come after a recent high. It had gapped into resistance. So you can look for confluence when you're gapping into resistance. There's other price structure that gives you more confidence that the trend is slowing down, that the trend is stalling. So the abandoned baby is a 3-candlestick pattern where you want to look at the candle structure, you want to look at the candle structure of the middle candle, and you want to look at the volume component of the third candle. You want to use confluence. Where is this price action happening in relation to other price action, major support and resistance? Here you are, both of the versions, abandoned baby, and this is for the Trading Encyclopedia Daily Education series on my YouTube at Chads Trading. Find me on Twitter at Big Chads and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. Folks, thank you so much. I will talk to you soon. Big Chads out.